Most people get mesh Wi-Fi like this WAVLINK system simply just to get better range. And don't get me wrong, that's a really great reason to get mesh Wi-Fi, but I want to talk about a use case that I think is really valuable for a lot of people that I can demonstrate with this mesh Wi-Fi system. So let's say, for example, you live in an older home. It doesn't have wiring for Ethernet in every room of your house, but you also work remote, and maybe some of your work requirements are that you have to plug into Ethernet to work from home. Now that's exactly my situation at home. Our house is pretty old. There's really not a great way to wire it up, and my wife's work does require that she be plugged into the Ethernet. So we kind of tried an experiment with this mesh Wi-Fi. What we did as a baseline is we recorded our Wi-Fi speed. Now our internet speed is capped at about 290 megabits per second. So we hooked this up, we tested Wi-Fi. I believe on my wife's laptop she is getting about 160 megabits per second, whatever it says in the screenshot. And then what I did is I got another unit, I put this right by her computer, plugged in an Ethernet cable, and plugged the Ethernet cable directly into her laptop. We tried it again, and then we were getting about 260 megabits per second, I believe, whatever the screen says. So not only is that a major increase in speed, but it's nearly as fast as possible as our ISP allows with our internet. And because it's mesh Wi-Fi and plugged into Ethernet, you don't have to worry about random Wi-Fi connections. Now my wife, prior to us getting this mesh system, she actually did wire up an Ethernet cable to go to her computer, and you can see it ran all along the ceiling. She did a great job, but it's not in the walls. It's just kind of whatever we could do. Having mesh Wi-Fi like this just makes things so much more simple. This mesh Wi-Fi comes in a pack of 3, and this was actually sent to me so I could test it out and make this video. Before I go over all the settings with this, let me go ahead and show you a closer look at the units. So this is the AX3000 model. All 3 mesh systems are identical. You've got your power in, you've got your on-off switch, your internet here, 2 LANs, and then a USB port. And with each mesh system, you do get an Ethernet cable and your power supply. Output of 12 volts, 1.5 amps. This is your kind of standard barrel plug here. Setting this up was really easy. You can either use an app or you can do it on your computer. I prefer to do it on the computer. I'm not going to go over every single setting because there are a lot, but let me point out some of the things I think you should be aware of. It does have all the standard WAN types, so you can configure it to how you like it. It also has guest Wi-Fi. Now there's a couple ways you can do this. This has a touch link. So if you just touch the top of this, then guests can connect without a password. The way I prefer to do it is I just turn on a guest SSID, put in a password. And the nice thing about the guest mode is you can actually isolate every single device on your guest network. So not only do your guests not have any access to your network, but guests also don't have any access to other guests. So it is a nice feature with the guest Wi-Fi. It does have a topological map for your mesh systems, and as far as connecting them goes, there's a button on the back here that you press to pair the devices. I never needed to do that. I just plugged in the other device and it just worked. You can customize your DNS settings. It also has parental settings, so you can set different times or days where you want to block the internet. It has URL filtering as well. And if you want to do a bit more advanced things, it does have port forwarding and DMZ. There's also some basic firewall settings as well as ALG. A lot of different VPN settings, including WireGuard. That's the one I prefer to use. And each of these mesh units do have a USB port, so you can set this up for storage or USB tethering or as a print server. If you want to allow remote access, you can also open up a port for that. And then you have your standard settings like setting your time zone or doing firmware upgrade or something like that. I think what I really like about this is it just really works. It's simple, like you plug it in, you're good to go. You don't have to do a lot of configuring, but you can if you want to do some of the more advanced stuff. I also really like the guest mode. I think they handle that really well. So if you do have people come over and they want to use the internet, you can feel really comfortable sharing your guest access with them without having to worry about anything on your own network. Overall, really impressive mesh network system.